Hey, how's it going? TRX Traveler Adam here. This video is for the full body intensity program. There's a link to it just below if you're interested. Let's get straight to it. The TRX Tricep Dips. These are fantastic and they're hard, but that's why they're fantastic. So, get the TRX down to about, it's difficult to say, it's probably about a foot and a half off the ground there. I sort of think about it as in line of when you sort of sit flat, so you kind of want it the level of your bum. Now, remember with these, we're pushing away, so we're always pushing the handles into the wall or into the door, or if you're just hanging, because you've got it hanging from a roof, don't obviously push away, just keep the focus on up and down, and keep the wrist and everything in alignment like this. So, wrist always stays in alignment with the shoulder. Now, key points of this, so the tempo, again for this one, it's 4 seconds down, 0 seconds, no pause at the bottom, 1 second back up, and a 2 second hard contraction squeeze. And you can really feel it, you know, when you extend your tricep and you push back, you can really feel it, that tricep head really pop, and it's what they call a horseshoe head, and you can really feel it squeezing. That's what we want to take into these dips. So, get yourself comfortable, place them, you know, just either side, pushing against the wall. I like to start at the bottom on tricep dips. So, if we go up, and I squeeze, and I'm squeezing my hands, squeeze my tricep, sorry, back down, 2, 3, 4, nice and deep, and come up, controlled, squeeze and push against the wall, and back down, 2, 3, 4, nice and deep, controlled, back up, and squeeze and push against the wall, squeeze, 1, 2, back down, 2, 3, 4. Now when you start getting to failure, you're going to sort of be able to come back up a little bit, hold it, back down, and a little bit, hold it, back down, and a little bit, hold it, back down, and eventually you're going to get to the point where you can just hold it, so you're holding, and then you collapse. These, with regards to failure, happen quite fast, because the tricep's such a small muscle, you'll feel it once you're like, oh crap, I can't do any more. It's not like curls and flies and stuff like that, where you can actually get a full one in, full partials. It goes to the point where you do a full one, then you go down and you're like, holy crap, I can barely get back up. So just try your very best to get up, hold it, back down, get up, hold it, back down, get up, hold it, back down, and just really go as slow as you possibly can on the negatives. And of course, what do we want to do after? We squeeze. So just try and straighten your arms and pull them back, so you can really squeeze that tricep, squeeze it. And of course then we stretch it for 15 seconds either side, so stretch it. Now, as I said to you on skull crushes, our aim on skull crushes was to lengthen and stretch. It wasn't the peak contraction, it was to get a nice stretch and lengthen. The focus on these ones is the opposite. It's not to get a stretch at the bottom, it's to get a really hard contraction at the top and really squeeze the triceps super hard. So that's where our different angles again and different strength ranges, hit the triceps at different ranges of the strength curve, come into play. And as with the skull crushes, where it was easier to start failing and get pumps and partials on the stretch at the bottom end, here it's a bit easier at the top end. Hence why it'll, as you go back down, you will fall quicker, because at the bottom end it's harder. So just focus on that top contraction on these, focus on keeping perfect form, alignment, pushing back, squeezing, back down, and you'll feel them pump up. It feels awesome.